Hi there friends and welcome back to Good Company. My name is Icon and this is the fourth episode of my little enterprise here in Timbertown. So things are a little bit crowded here. So today's goals are upgrading one of my products and seeing where that'll lead us. Overall, I'm quite happy with how everything's working out here. We're netting in a pretty solid amount of money per week because we're now selling 3 products with, well, a pretty okay amount here. I haven't seen those before. I'm looking for here. So we're now selling 8 to 6 units per week. Well, the game devices, we had 10 of them last week, but that won't be of a longer time here. So wow, 7.3k. We're really kicking it. So that's really good. The gaming devices are now a full success. And today I want to send the calculators into their next phase. So we get to design a new calculator and I'm very excited about that. So let's see what we're going to do about that. I got about the research, I want to say. So I got really no clue where we have to go to next. So I just know that I would like to spend my research points on something in between. So how about a metal casing? That's a tier 4 goal. Nothing too insane. Alright, so the weekly demand will increase on 30. So I really noticed that I'm just scratching the surface here. Because we could do so much more than that by just upping our production here, so it's really interesting. So now, let's see, the calculator went into his next progress phase. They expect features 1.7 and 2.0 display fidelity. That's really not much. But my item here is horrible. Like, market appeal and market rating are really bad. So we're gonna create the master multipliers next model. So let's see, how about bringing up a wooden case for well, wood would be a no, we're gonna go for, do I really want to try that or not? It would change my production chain by a lot to use wood. No, we're gonna stick with plastic here for now. So, my Cruncher Extreme, no. Mr. Calky one, I like that. I really like that they gave the devs added in a random name generator. I really like that. Makes the game so much quirkier and fun to play around. Alright, and display fidelity. Maybe I was waiting for, with this step, longer than necessary. I realize that now. So let's put in a LED array. There we go. Awesome. Market appeal is here. Mr. Calky one will be the next model we go for. So Mr. Calky one, I'm pretty sure we should be able to set up a new production chain here. And let's see. So I have a strong overproduction of plastic parts here, and that's a really good opportunity to connect my work zones here. So let's see. I want to have a dedicated logistics palette here. So smack that down, and I want a transportation of plastic parts, integrated circuits. No, we're not producing those yet, and circuit boards. That's the 2 things I'm producing here in a larger scale, am I? Yeah, and these will be necessary here on this side of the workspace too. So we're now gonna connect our work zones, and let's see. Add courier palette. I want to do this. And that. Is that even necessary? Well, I don't really want them to transport these here. So what's the numbers here is trying to tell me. So maybe we're gonna create another courier palette here too, where we say here logistics only. Exactly. So let's see. Does that work out in the way I expect it to work out? So does that work out like I imagine it would? Oh well, that's the big question here. So input and output is defined. Let's wait a moment if these parts will be delivered here. Well, ish. So turns out this here is complete. Seems to be not necessary. They let's delete that and see, because I get the strong impression that these guys are just transporting the parts without my without me setting up a goal where stuff should be headed. I'm also fast forwarding time here a bit because I feel like it's completely fine, since I just need money too. So now they're not transporting anything anymore, so that's it's a clear sign that things are not working out as intended. So we have to add this palette here. Ah, now he actually understands what I want from him. So it seems like this automatic connection system is still a little bit of a hassle for me, but it is at least working out to some degree. That's good. Alright, so let's get back to our Mr. Kalki 1 assembly. I love that name. So Mr. Kalki 1 is in need of battery stacks, LED matrices. There's a lot of things we need to do. So battery stacks are being produced at a chemistry table. Let's do this like that. I just hope that one work table will be enough. So LED matrices being produced at chemistry tables too. I have the slight feeling that I might be overproducing at some parts of this production chain, but that's just fine. I'll just get a second assembly table for that then, and that's that. So LED arrays. And plastic casings, last but not least. They are being done at basic workbenches. I'm looking forward to the time when when I know all these things without thinking about it anymore, but well, still a little bit away from that. So can we also sell our thingies here too? Please, thanks. Alright, so let's check out how things are working out. Oh, I forgot to add shelves. My people are nothing without their shelves. I know that. Production just doesn't run without shelves. Alright, so let's wait for a moment and see if things are working out or not. So plastic parts are insufficient here. So, what's happening here? Why are we not transporting plastic parts from one part of the factory to the other? I mean, there's not too much reason for that happening, actually. Except for the fact that everybody here is lacking plastic parts now, so... Which is quite surprising to me, because we got 2 tables with plastic parts, so... And also, why are they not being transported here? There's a bunch of things not making sense to me right now. Happens quite often with this game, but, well, that's why it's an early access after all. But it's hard for me to discern what's the problem here. At least we're still earning money. Shortage of battery stacks in my production, you don't say. So... Alright, plastic parts are being delivered to this place here, but I'm gonna fire and hire her again, because I feel like sometimes these things... Well... I would assume that the stockpile amounts are just too low then. Because over here, people are also waiting for their plastic parts, so maybe we just need a basic workbench more. Let's try that. Because it's just a shortage of plastic parts here, which seems to be the issue. Everything else is working out just fine. And that's why I didn't replace the full assembly line yet. So let's see. Is this place... yeah. So they are connected, okay. Yeah, so there's a decent chance that the logistics will now roll after more plastic parts are being produced here. I hope it at least. So this game has really some pretty complex things going on, but since now the time pressure has been lowered in a way that we don't have to be afraid anymore that the market gets past me and the market just destroys me, you know, the market progression much more. But so this really weirds me out a bit. What's happening here? So, does it work if the amount of... I think it's just because there's not enough plastic casings there. So, maybe if I change the rule... Maybe that's what's going wrong here. Here, output max 50%. So we're gonna always leave nothing in storage. Exactly. So maybe that was the whole problem here. Yeah. That's what went wrong here. Okay. Good thing I discovered that. So let's see. Are we now finally receiving the necessary amount of plastic parts here? So what up with the battery stack producers here? What's going wrong with your workplace? Plastic and chemicals are here. And they have a problem with not enough shelves to put their stuff down. So let's see if that'll work out. So, and I got the slight feeling that my production parts are running a tad bit low here. So, we're suffering shortages on all different odds and ends. Don't like that. So, LED matrices, where are you supposed to pick them up from, my friend? From this shelf. Okay. Let's check out where my producers of LED matrices are putting them from this into this shelf. All right. So there's again this odd problem of override storage input off. No, that's not gonna work. I would need to configure a certain storage place which includes all the necessary parts for the assembly table, so that trick doesn't work as easy as it did with the other thingy there. Okay. But at least we're now finally selling also Mr. Calky ones, I think. So my first one went away there. Okay. So let's let another week pass by, and I'm just happy that this production chain here is working out as I intended to. So let's see. I need to... Alright, next progression step, there will be a new function demanded by the customers. So I thought that would happen earlier, but it didn't. Alright. So I absolutely anticipate a overproduction of parts here. So once I am convinced that the production now is running smoothly, we're gonna transform one of those tables into a different one and slowly transfer the production into the new thingies here. So let's check it out. Still not sure if I'm following the right path here, but okay, there we go. So, but I'm trying my best to optimize my gameplay as good as I can. So we need this. So what I'll need is a new table to make battery stacks at. We're gonna use one of those tables which makes the single cell batteries right now. So this table will be transformed into a table which does battery stacks. Gonna need a new table producing LED matrices and LED arrays. I'm pretty sure that one table will be satisfying 2 assembly tables with ease. And plastic cases, I don't know. Is this the thing? So, well, theoretically, there are more than enough resources available here to work with that easily, but I don't know if things are the same in practice. So let's start researching enhanced battery cells. I do like the idea. Tier 4 material stuff happening here. So let's put down a few more racks. Maybe they are necessary, maybe they're not. So let's check out this place. Yeah, they need new shelves to renew their logistics, basically. It's really odd how this works, but I really feel like we need some kind of a refresh button for the logistics here. That would be really awesome. So LED arrays are a little bit of in a shortage here. How many logistics employees are there in this area? Let's put down a fourth one. I could assume we might be needing that. Well, weekly profit went down. A shame. So, it's working out though. Feel like I could definitely close down one of those LED matrix tables, but one thing at a time. So now I'm gonna wait out one more week and see how many Mr. Kalki ones we're actually producing this week, and we're gonna be looking up how things are working this week. Awesome. So gonna toss the last few master multipliers in here, and let's check out the market analysis. So we sold 12 Mr. Kalki ones. Awesome. So the only thing left to do will be to upgrade the last one. Okay. So let's just wait another week. I'm very cautious with this kind of expansion, but also because I feel like there's just more to lose than to gain if I expand too hastily, especially since I'm running with the automatic configurations. I don't know if I wouldn't be easier off if I would be manually configuring everything, because at the same time, you know, there's much to be gained in terms of efficiency here when you're doing it manually. Just saying. Because right now, I gotta say, I start to learn to work with it, but it still feels a little bit rough on the ends. Yeah, that's how I would put it. So, let's see. We got 3 tables consuming this stuff, so we're gonna need 2 tables producing matrices and 2 tables producing arrays. Well, I could almost feed a 4th table of calculators now, but I don't want to do that as of now. So, yeah, there goes the same issue as usual. The shelves suddenly are not in use anymore. So I'm deleting old shelves. Let's see, there are some rules on it. I'm just trying to not delete shelves which have rules on them, to make sure. I don't know how the system actually works. If they regularly check for updates, or how they are working on that. So here, you are no longer needing to do that, my friend. There we go. So, well, the battery stack production is a little bit slow right now, but that's highly usual. I'm highly used to that whenever I change a production chain. It's what always happens. But I got 3 tables for battery stacks, so it shouldn't be any issue. The only thing I really know is the next assembly line I go for will be differently designed. So this one table constantly suffers from a shortage of battery stacks, so why are they not being transported there? And how many are there in this shelf on storage? Oh, and where's my mouse cursor? So okay. Well, it's a little bit annoying, but I can't really change it for now without changing the whole supply chain. But let's see how. Let's let a week roll through and see how things go. Yeah, the logistics between the battery stacks and this are a little bit weak. It's this shelf and this table are too far away from each other. Maybe if we move this table, things will work out a little bit better, you know? But overall, let's check out the numbers one more time. Yeah, it's looking good. Why is it red? Open up the career route panel to... Is that the issue? No. I quite don't understand what's the issue with my career stuff, so... As far as I'm concerned, we got no issues. So... I really would like to know what my game thinks the issue is, but well, we'll never know, I guess. So, what's going on here? So we're producing only 6 devices in a week here, with 3 tables. That's really not acceptable here. So, target inventory is full. So, what target inventory is full? I have a hard time understanding what's his trouble here. So... Oh, he wants to output his calculators on this shelf? Why? That's horrible. There's almost no room on it for that. There's, to be quite exact, absolutely no room on it for. Why are you doing this, though? Oh no. So yeah, the biggest problem with this game is still the auto-assignment of logistics, because seriously, this is just horrible. This is the main issue why this game stutters. Oh, it's showing out which palette has a problem. Okay, so here. Why is that an issue? Why is this buy order an issue all of a sudden? No, it's just a buggy message. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure it needs to update now. Okay, so let's check out if the next week will be better now that I cleansed out a few things here. So we're suffering from a constant shortage of battery stacks here. But at least these, there's no rule for any battery stacks being stored here. Quite horrible. Let's see if I can change that. I got so many logistics people, and, well, I don't know. Maybe I need more. Let's try that. So what I would wish for in the future of this game is are methods of reading out the problems here more precisely, because honestly, right now there are so often things happening which don't really make too much sense for me at all. Like, look at this, we got 20 battery stacks on this shelf. So, I don't know. I don't have much trust in the automatic configuration system here, sadly. But at the same time, I gotta say, the devs are reaching for really high goals here to try that, even, you know. So let's just I mean, it's kind of like very sad for me to just walk around here and that would be fixing it all, I guess. Wait a sec. No, it's not. So, can we please? No, I can't. That doesn't help anything at all. Oh no. So, alright, so this guy can't output the whole time because this shelf is just too stuffed up with calculators. So let's see. 6 logistics employees. I can't even imagine that this would make anything better, but we're gonna still try out. So my friends, I think the next factory I will build up completely manually and check out if that's gonna be more efficient than this. Because honestly, right now, the transition between the automatics and the non-automatics has been horrible. Well, no, that's the wrong sentence. The transition between Model 1 and Model 2 has been horrible. My whole factory doesn't work anymore because of that. So I really ask myself, shouldn't I have torn down everything and configured it manually? Because this is just horrible what they're doing there. I see why things are not working out as they do, and it's mostly because my completed products have to be shelved somewhere and then transported to the pallet, which is really not that good. Or, well, I guess next episode I'm gonna do one thing, and I'm gonna try and manually configure this whole thing. It's gonna be a beast, but it's still gonna be a lot more fulfilling than what I see here, because that's been the problem all the time. Good lord. Why hasn't anybody told me so? Now I understand what's going wrong. Okay. Good stuff. So, my sales zone wasn't configured for more than these items, and therefore they didn't sell it off. Or they didn't put it on. Okay, so that's so often I end episodes like this that I'm thinking nothing works here, it's awful, and then I discover that one button which changes it all. So okay, so yeah, that was the whole reason for the backup of the products here. Cool. So we don't need to we still avoided the the manual configuration here. Good stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope this is as helpful for you guys as it is well, a learning curve for me. And yeah, feel free to drop me a comment down below, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and next episode we're gonna upgrade another production chain, and hopefully with less bumps on the road. See you then. Bye bye.